Yesterday, everyone, and actually Saturday as well, everyone kept mentioning networking. And I mention it a lot too. And I know that networking can sometimes be a scary thing. Um, Networking used to be something that I was incredibly intimidated by. I just didn't know how to approach people or how to do it. I always felt awkward in the different networking sessions, and probably because I'm an introvert by nature, and I think a lot of us introverts struggle with this. But the thing that changed everything for me was changing my perspective to really, it's all about just making a new friend and finding out what you can do for this person. And that's it. It isn't about giving false compliments or the small talk that everyone generally kind of hates, although there is a little bit of that. But it's really starting to build those authentic, genuine connections with people, and it can be fun. One of the things that helped me a lot was a book called Never Eat Alone. It's by Keith Ferrazzi. And the reason I liked it was because it really gave me a perspective to have when approaching new people. And that is just, what can I do for you? And thinking about it that way just kind of changes the whole ball game. It really helps you to then, if you're focused on what value you can provide to the other person, maybe it's a connection, or maybe it's some expertise that you have, and maybe it has nothing to do with your specialty, but maybe you are a runner, or you love eating fruits and vegetables, and you have a certain way of preparing some sort of dish that helps your kids eat fruits and vegetables, and this is something the other person is struggling with. I know these are very random things, but that's what I'm talking about, is if you can find what the other person is struggling with, and it doesn't always have to do with work. It can and often is more related to their personal life and some of the things that they do outside of work. Then you are really valuable to that person, and that person is motivated to help you. So you win in all the ways. Not only are you making a new friend and helping them, but then they're helping you. And ultimately, maybe they're helping you with a job or a contact at a company that you're interested in working in. So LinkedIn is a great place to start networking. You obviously can't start with, does your child eat fruits and vegetables as a question, because you'll look completely ridiculous and people will think you're weird. But like I'm saying, ultimately, as you're meeting people and as you're finding those connections that you have, similar backgrounds, maybe you went to similar schools, or they talk about an interest that they have in sports, then you can start to say, oh, you know what? I love baseball too. And boom, you're starting to talk about something that they care about, and they're interested, they're in.